Have you ever told someone not to do something, only for them to go ahead and do it anyway? Why does it seem like people are more inclined to do the exact opposite of what they're told? Welcome to today's episode where we're diving deep into the fascinating world of reverse psychology. Whether it's getting a stubborn child to eat their vegetables or nudging someone to see things your way, reverse psychology is a psychological phenomenon that plays with human behavior in ways you might not expect. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand how it works but also how to use it wisely. Let's get started. What is reverse psychology? Reverse psychology is a technique that involves advocating for a behavior or outcome that's opposite of the one you truly desire. It leverages people's natural desire for autonomy and control, making them more likely to choose what they believe is their own decision. For example, if you tell someone, "You probably can't pull this off," their instinct might be to prove you wrong. Why? Because humans are wired to resist external control, especially when their sense of freedom feels threatened. This principle is deeply rooted in a psychological concept called Reactance Theory. The psychology behind reverse psychology. To understand why reverse psychology works, we need to explore reactance. Reactance is the emotional response people experience when they perceive their freedom to choose is being restricted. Instead of complying, they push back, often doing the opposite of what's expected. Imagine a teenager being told, "You're not allowed to date that person." What's their likely reaction? They're even more drawn to the forbidden relationship. This rebellious behavior is fueled by reactance, as the person seeks to reclaim their sense of independence. Interestingly, reverse psychology exploits this natural resistance. By subtly suggesting that someone can't or shouldn't do something, you tap into their inner motivation to prove you wrong. Everyday examples of reverse psychology. Reverse psychology isn't just some theoretical concept, it shows up in everyday life. Parenting. Parents often use reverse psychology to influence their children. Instead of saying, "Eat your vegetables," they might say, "You probably won't like these veggies. They're for grown-ups." Suddenly, the child feels intrigued and might actually eat them. Sales and marketing. Marketers often use reverse psychology to make products more appealing. Think of phrases like "limited edition," "don't miss out," or "we only have a few left in stock." By creating scarcity and subtly suggesting that you might not get something, they make you want it even more. Relationships. In romantic relationships, reverse psychology can play out in subtle ways. For example, someone might say, "You don't have to spend time with me if you're too busy." This indirect statement can make the other person feel inclined to prioritize the relationship. Social situations. Even among friends, reverse psychology can be at play. For instance, if a friend is reluctant to try a new activity, you might say, "It's okay. I didn't think you'd be up for it anyway." This could spark their competitive side, prompting them to try it out. When does reverse psychology work? Reverse psychology is not a one-size-fits-all tool. It's most effective in specific situations. When dealing with stubborn individuals, people who are naturally oppositional or dislike being told what to do are more likely to respond to reverse psychology. When the stakes are low, this technique works best in casual scenarios where the outcomes aren't too serious. For example, convincing someone to watch a movie you like versus making a life-altering decision. When done subtly, the key to effective reverse psychology is subtlety. If the person realizes you're manipulating them, it can backfire. The risks of reverse psychology. While reverse psychology can be powerful, it's not without risks. Overusing or misusing it can lead to mistrust, especially in close relationships. If someone feels they're being manipulated, it can damage your credibility and the relationship itself. Additionally, reverse psychology isn't effective on everyone. Highly analytical or self-aware individuals may see through the tactic, rendering it ineffective. In some cases, they might even call you out on it. Using reverse psychology ethically. Reverse psychology, when used sparingly and ethically, can be a fun and effective tool. The key is intention. Are you using it to genuinely help someone or to manipulate them for your gain? For example, helpful use. Encouraging a child to try something new in a way that boosts their confidence. Unethical use. manipulating someone to act against their best interest just to prove a point. It's important to ensure that your use of reverse psychology aligns with mutual respect and positive outcomes. And there you have it, reverse psychology demystified. From its psychological roots to real-life applications, this fascinating technique reveals just how complex and intriguing human behavior can be. So, the next time you're faced with a stubborn situation, consider flipping the script and seeing how reverse psychology might work for you. What do you think? Have you ever used reverse psychology, or has someone used it on you? Share your stories in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our deep dives into the mysteries of the mind. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.